Hi everybody, welcome back to the Sydney Stoma channel. My name's Chris, and in today's video I'm going to be talking to you about what ostomy supplies I take with me on holiday. So last week I was on holiday in the UK. We went camping for a week. I went with the wife and kids. We had a great time. I was planning on doing the video from our bell tent that we have, but ended up not having time to do it. So I thought as soon as I get home I'll do the video of what I take with me. A while ago I put out a video of how to change a stoma bag in a car. One of the comments I got from that was what was in the bag, what items did I have in the bag, and the bag in that video was this one. So I can kill two birds in one stone and answer that question with this video and tell you about what I take with me on holiday. So I have been abroad since I've had a stoma, and I took the same amount of supplies. It doesn't really need to differ. So if you're new to a stoma and you're worrying about what to take with you on holiday, hopefully this will help you, because you really don't need to take masses of things. Literally everything I have for a week's holiday is in that bag, and generally everything I always use is in this bag, and this just stays in my bathroom. So I don't have masses of stuff everywhere. Everything is contained in there that I need. So it's fairly the same for what I have at home and what I take on holiday. But I do add a couple of other bits in here as well for holiday purposes. So that's what we're going to look at today. So as I said, I was on holiday last week, had a great time, and I took this bag with me. This bag wasn't designed for stoma supplies. I think it's just a general washroom, bathroom style bag with a retro cassette on the front, which I quite liked. I like a bit of retro. It has got some handy compartments in it, which I'm going to show you, and it also has a hanging hook as well, which is ideal for people with a stoma, especially if you're camping. You can then hang this up on the back of a shower door or toilet door, etc., so you don't have to put things on top of maybe sinks or on top of the toilets or whatever. You can hang this up, which is quite handy. So let's have a look, let's open it up, let's see what we've got inside. Hopefully I'll try and keep it all on camera the best as I can. So it's got a nice zip on the side. Let's open that all the way up. And the first things that are in here that are probably going to fall out, which is why I'm holding the bag slightly at an angle before I hold it up completely, are my two pegs, which are really handy for pegging up your t-shirt, and that stops your t-shirt getting in the way when you change the bag. So always have pegs. These are really handy, and I use them at home all the time as well. So pegs are your friend. I've said that before. Let's put those down. Right, so as you can see, we've got the hook, so we can hang that hook on the back of the door in wherever you are, hotel room, if you're camping, in the shower blocks, or even in your tent itself as well. You can hang that up. No issues of changing a bag in a tent. No different from changing it anywhere else. So that's the bag, and that can hang up nicely for us. Let's go through the top compartment, what we've got in here, which does have another zip. This is a mesh that you might not be able to see, but there is a mesh door on there. So let's open that up. There it is. So inside the first compartment, I always have my trusty barrier cream with vitamin E. Awesome stuff. I did a video on this. Feel free to have a look through my videos and have a look at that. Barrier cream is very good. So that would be in there. If we're going on holiday, obviously we'll take well, it's not obvious, but I will take a tin of adhesive remover for helping to remove the bag. Before I leave, I always make sure it's a full one that's going in there, although these do last for weeks and weeks, but always good to take a full one. So we've got the adhesive remover. A good supply of the black bags that we use to put our used stoma bag in. They're all nicely rolled up, keeps them nice and compact. There's plenty there. Then I'll have I'll make sure it's a full pack of wet wipes to take. And then the last part in that top section are my dry wipes. I always take 2 packs of dry wipes. Probably a bit excessive because I generally cut these in half anyway, so I just cut them straight down the middle, so you almost get double the usage out of one bag, but I take 2 just in case. So 2 packs. So that's the top compartment, that's that done. In the bottom compartment, we pull this pouch out that I have in there. In this pouch there's 2 items that I'll have in here. So if we open that up, so we have adhesive remover wipes. So these are really worth using, adhesive remover wipes. So you use the spray, adhesive spray, to help your bag come off. But then you should always, where you can, use an adhesive remover wipe just to get rid of any other residue that might have been from the spray. If you leave it on there and you don't use an adhesive residue wipe, you can get little builds up of little glue lumps, and that can irritate your skin. So always use one of those. Now, I did do a whole skincare video, so feel free to go and have a look at that one as well. So they're in there. So how many have I got in there? Well, my output is rather slow. I can go all day with one bag, and I put one bag on in the morning, and I can generally run that 24 hours until the following morning when I would change it again. My output is slow. It's just the way my intestines are. So if I'm only changing my bag once a day, then I only really need one of these. So if we're looking at one a day, that's 7 days in a week. I just double it. For going on holiday, I will take 14 of them. Probably overkill, really. I certainly came back with plenty more, but it was just in case. Then yeah, we are on holiday. If something happened, the likelihood of you finding somewhere to get the right supplies is slim. So I just double what I take. I knew that when I was on my holiday last week, there was probably going to be one occasion where I would be swimming. So I think I changed my bag twice on that day, because the bags I use are not great in water. But I discussed that in another video as well, funny enough. So yeah, I just literally double up. So 14 of these. Because I knew there was the possibility that I may be going swimming, and I did go swimming, and I know my bags that I use are not great for swimming, but I knew I wouldn't be swimming for long. I then took these Half Moon base plate extenders, and so one on the top of the base plate, one underneath, and that just extends the base plate to help last a bit longer in water. If I was going on holiday where I knew I was going to be in the water a lot, so say for example I was going abroad somewhere hot and I knew I was going to be in the sea a lot, I would take a different bag completely, because the ones I use are not great in water. So that's what's in that pouch. So in there, the base plate extenders and the adhesive remover wipes. So I just literally didn't take many of those. I think I took about, looks like that, 6 in there, 6 or 8. But yeah, I doubled up on the adhesive remover wipes. So that's the next part. So all that leaves in the bag are my stoma bags. And again, generally I double up. There's actually more than double in here at the moment, just because I've restocked it for in the bathroom anyway. But I would take some out, and I would generally just double up. So if I know I only use one a day, then I'll be looking at taking 14 bags with me. And I did come back with spare bags, because I only went swimming once. It was only one day where I changed the bag twice, but it's good to be safe, especially if you're camping, etc. So the bags go in that part. Like I say, just double up. If you're going on holiday, just double up what your normal. If you're going away for a week, then just double up what your normal amount would be. As I say, these are the bags I use. These are the Coloplast Sensuro Mio convex bags. Did a whole review on these. That video is worth looking if you're thinking about using these bags. They are awesome bags, but rubbish in water. Really, really poor in water. If I was going somewhere hot, like I say, I'd change the bag. I would actually go back to these Dansac bags that I used to use. Again, they're convex, because I use convex bags. These Dansac bags, I think they're called Nova Tray. These are awesome in the water. I've done a whole day in and out of the sea, in and out of swimming pools, and they haven't moved. Whereas the Coloplast ones, after about half an hour of being in water, they're coming off. So yeah, if I was going to a hot country where I knew I was going to be going in the sea, I wouldn't take the Coloplast. I would just take my old Dansac Nova Trays. Absolutely superb in the water. Never reviewed these, but they are superb in the water. So yeah, that's it. If you're new to a stoma and you are worried about what to take with you when you go on holiday, my general rule is if I'm going for a week, I just literally double up what I normally use. And as you've seen, we don't need big bags, we don't need huge amounts of it, and it all just fits nicely in this bag. Like I say, this bag wasn't designed by a stoma company. I think I came across this in a garden centre in the UK. and it just works really well. It's got two good pockets, one that zips up, and you've got the hook, so you can hang it up. There are companies that sell bags that are made for stoma supplies. I think they're just generally really overpriced for what they are. I think they're playing on the fact that people have a stoma, and some of those bags that are made by stoma companies are just really expensive. I think I picked this up for 10 quid, well, £10 in the UK. You don't need to spend huge amounts of money. Don't feel you need to buy one from a stoma supplies company that charge £50, £60, etc. even. Yeah, anything like that would do. And that's all that sits in my bathroom as well. I don't have drawers and drawers and drawers and drawers of supplies. There's just no need. I order my supplies once every month, and I never over order. I don't see the point in hanging on to loads of stock. We don't need to. So yeah, that's it. That's my video on what I take on holiday with me. I hope you've had a good summer. I know we're now moving into the colder times. Certainly we are in the UK, but I hope you've had a good summer. I know with COVID it's been difficult to get away, so if you have managed to get away, well done, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you've stayed safe, and sorry for the delay in the video. It's been a long time since I've put a video out. I've got a few more coming up. I've got a couple of other reviews that I'm doing on some other products, so they're coming up soon. So if you want to hear about those, then subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, press the like button. If there's anything else that I can help you with, by all means put something in the comments. If there's any videos that you would like, then put something in the comments and I'll do my best to do that video for you. My little switch that I use for turning off the camera is over there, so I'm just going to lean and grab that. I flinged it away earlier whilst doing the video and I shouldn't have done that. So anyway, thanks again for watching. I hope the video helps, and I'll see you on the next one, and stay well everybody. Take care.